Hi everyone, and this is a battle with PKSparkxx. Is like the second battle. Yeah, the next one we're gonna do another one, and it'll be cool. But anyways, so yeah, I'm having such a hard time like clicking on the thing. But anyways, so I lead with my Uxie, and he leads with Cloister, and I U-turn because I don't know what this thing's gonna do, and I don't know, I just did. And I go into Red Dice and use Swagger. Um. Okay, well, that's completely pointless, but yeah, so Regis is confused, but he is too happy, and his happiness pulls through, and I Thunderbolted. And it's gonna be a one-hit KO because Cloister's special defense is no, unlike Regis. But now he sends out Hitmonlee, and I'm like, no, this thing has, like, I don't know, like Bullet Punch or something. But he has Blaze Kick, and I'm like, okay. And Uxie, doesn't take that well because he gets a crit, and I'm going to set up Reflect. And now I'm going to set up Stealth Rocks while I get the chance, and he's going to Will-O-Wisp, and it's going to miss, and that was okay. So I go into Heatran thinking that he might do it again on my Switch. But he just uses Shadow Sneak, and that does nothing. And I don't know, this is kind of... I thought he was going to switch, thinking, I don't know if he had his beef stew. So I am like, no, I'll just go for a Dragon Pulse, I don't know. But I keep going for a Dragon Pulse, and, it's like Thunder Punch, that does, like, nothing, because the Reflect is up, and I resist it, and Dusknoir doesn't really have great attack. And I keep using, Dragon Pulse, because I'm, like, locked into it since I'm Scarfed. And I think in this turn he uses Pain Split, yeah, and that's not too good for me, but oh well. I'm going to, and like, man, Heatran just like, with Dragon Pulse, and the Dusknoir is gonna barely live, and Thunder Punches me, and yeah, the Reflect, my Reflect wore off, and that's like gay, and he uses Shadow Sneak, try to fish me off, but you know what's funny? Is that I didn't have PP Vax on my, I don't have PP Vax on Dragon Pulse, and so I struggled because of the pressure. It was kind of funny. So I go into Scissor for the revenge kill. I'm gonna bullet punch it for the KO. Woohoo! And now he goes into Mojo, and I go into Uxie to take it, because and Uxie takes that Fire Blitz because Uxie can't see. And, yeah, and he gets recoil. Now he goes into Peckers, and I'm sitting here like, what? And I go for the Reflect, and and then he pursuits, and I U-turn, and I don't know if that really affects it or not. And I get a crit. That kind of sucks. And I know Dodrio's defense isn't that great, so I'm just gonna go into Scizor to Bullet Punch, but he withdraws and goes into a Mojo Jojo. And with the Stealth Rocks and that Bullet Punch, yeah, I'm gonna be able to KO it with another, without the Stealth Rocks, I would have been able to 2-hit KO with a Bullet Punch. And so he goes back into Peckers, I have no idea why, and I'm going to Bullet Punch that, probably to wither me down with Life Orb, maybe. And he goes, and now he's gonna go into Hitmonlee. And I noticed that like a lot of his Pokemon are in Dusk Balls. It's kind of funny. Anyway, so yeah, Blaze Kick does nothing to Swampert because that's who I switched into, predicting that's like Blaze Kick. And I'm gonna go for a Waterfall because Hitmonlee's defense isn't that awesome. Yeah, there goes Hitmonlee's like almost dead, but now he goes for a close combat. And dude, oh my gosh, look at this. Yeah, another crit. I get crits on my Swampert, so looking back on my videos, I get crits on my Swampert a lot, like all the time. I'm not kidding you. Everything I get crit, like Swampert gets crit on. Even the first battle I've ever had. So it sends in yo bitch ass, and I was laughing when I heard when you first brought that out. So, and I'm gonna go into Flygon and pretty much Outrage for the win. Yep, and it was a good game. We're gonna do, of course, another one, and I don't know, he's a great battler, and he's really funny. You should check him out, link in the description. Okay, thanks for watching, everyone, and sorry I haven't uploaded recently, but I'm trying my best. Bye.